Hi to my YouTube subscribers and views. I am back. I am back with a story. It was a dark night. It's about 2 something in the 2:40, might be about 2:42 or 2 something like that in the morning when I drove my mother home because every so often she would come at our house. I would go pick her up and we go watch movies. But this time I drove her home around that time. And normally I bring her home about 4 in the morning. So anyway, as I was saying, we were driving in a car. And while we were driving, I dropped her off. I was kind of sleepy a little bit, and I had my daughter on the passenger side when we were on our way back. So I brings her, I'm going home, and I find myself getting really tired and sleepy. So I wasn't that focused. So I said, hey, let's stop at Walmart. I parked in Walmart's parking lot. I said, give me 30 minutes of sleep, and I'm gonna wake up. We gonna go home. So she said, okay, Mama. So she's sitting there on the phone and playing up on the phone and everything, and I'm sleeping. And then she said, Mama, wake up. It's 34 minutes. I wakes up. So she really tried to do me a favor by waking me up in 34 minutes. What I do is I politely say, let's go home. So we're driving home, and it's a long dark road. And the rain is just like pouring down really heavy. And so while I'm driving this long dark road, I'm not focusing on nothing but the road. And my daughter said,
Mama!
And I was like, what?
A deer!
And when she said, a deer, I looked around for the deer, and I see the deer is about to run directly in front of the car. Now, you know, if a deer run in front of your car, it's going to smash the front of your car, and your hood going to be messed up. Maybe something else might be messed up, or your motor or whatever inside of your car. A deer is really, his body is really hard. So I didn't want to hit this deer, and I kind of like panicked. But remember what I said in the beginning of my story. I was tired and I was sleepy. So I kind of like panicked, and I swerved over. And when I swerved over away from the deer, I went into a ditch. A ditch inside of the ground, like a deep ditch inside of the ground. So I went into this ditch, and I drove out, and I went inside of the other ditch, and I drove out. But the vehicle that I was driving, it was a Suburban, Chevrolet Suburban. It was a 2005. And this, when I say this van, truck, whatever you want to call it, vehicle, it was strong. It was strong enough to drive outside of a ditch, because I've seen a lot of people that went into ditch and never come out. So I was going in the right ditch, in the left ditch, in the right ditch. I was like swerving the streets. It's like a 2-lane street where oncoming cars is coming your way, and your car is going that way. So there was no cars on the road, because I guess everybody was sleeping because of how late it was. And I just kept going for a long time. I was going right, left. I wasn't afraid. I didn't panic or nothing. But I panicked only when I saw the deer. So I said, I got this. And there was, for some strange apparently reason, I don't know why, I could not keep that wheel straight. I was turning the wheel like this. When I went into the ditch, I was going like this. To get back on the road, and I rolled back up on the road, and once I was on the road, then I tried to turn a little bit to get it straight, and the thing just was going all the way back over again, and I just couldn't get it straight. It's like something was wrong with the wheels. So I saw a car far down the road, and I could see the two lights. Bright light coming toward me. I said, oh Lord, don't let me hit this car. I gotta get this car, and I gotta keep my car on the road on the right side. So I'm driving, and I keep going right, left, in the ditch, out the ditch, in the ditch, out the ditch, in the ditch, out the ditch. So all of a sudden, we was getting real close to this car, and I just screamed, "Jesus, take the wheel!" While I'm driving, I just screamed it. And all of a sudden, a tree out of nowhere just went crush. It just hit the car like boom on top. Everything went black. I thought it was just me that seen everything that go black. But it wasn't just me. It was my daughter too, because she said she saw everything go black. And I don't know why everything went black when this tree fell on top of the head part of the car and then down to the glass, like boom, boom, and then it hit the hood. Boom. But I don't understand why it hit the hood the hardest. I don't know. But anyway, making a long story short, when this tree hit the car, the wheel stopped. The car stopped. And when this car stopped, then I see the car with the lights on the side. Just a little bit of, I couldn't see the car, but I see a little bit of the light on the side coming toward my car. And then all of a sudden the light turned red. And once that light turned red, I just was like, what is going on here? I was so lost. I was like, what is happening? I didn't panic until everything stopped. I'm really a calm type person, and I can't believe that I am that calm to a point that I'm in a car accident. I'm still kind of calm. So anyway, a man walks over to the car, and his eyes is buck wide open. You know, like on buckwheat, how buckwheat have these big wide eyes. And he's just this little black boy with big wide eyes. You notice the big whiteness of his eyes wide open? That's the way it was with this police. It was a police. Yes, it was. So he was like,
I saw the whole thing. I saw the whole thing. That tree just fell out of nowhere on this car. I saw the whole thing. Are you all alright?
And I don't know why my daughter was so calm. And she said, yeah, we're okay. We're all right. And I was like, yeah, we're okay. And he was on her side because he couldn't come on my side because that was like the ditch. So he was like,
no scratches, no broken bones.
It was like, no scratches, no broken bones, we're all right. And he was just like, he looked like he was more scared than we were. And we're just so calm. Then before we knew it, there was 6 more police cars that just whoop, 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 whoop. Everybody just pulled up. And he told the story to them, whatever he was saying to them out there, but you can tell he was telling a story because he was talking a long time. He was doing a hand language, moving around and everything. So when he told the story to them, then all the cops, they was like, are you okay? Everybody's like, are you okay? And by this time, I was like tired of hearing people say, are you okay? Ask me if I'm okay if you see me broke down. So then after that, then we was all saying, yeah, we're okay, we're okay, we're okay. And then the ambulance pulled up, or should I say, the M&Ms with peanuts, the ambulance. You know what I'm trying to say, I'm just joking. But anyway, the ambulance pulled up, and once the ambulance pulled up, they said, are you all okay? And we was like, yeah, we're okay. And then they said, do you all have any broken bones, any scratches? No, nothing happened to us. We're okay. We're okay. So your back, your neck? No back, no neck. We're okay. So then he said he talked to the cops. And when he talked to the cops, and then he came back to the vehicle where we were. and they say, would y'all get out of the vehicle? We just want to check your vitals to make sure that everybody's okay. I knew it wasn't about checking the vitals. You know what it's about? See if we were drunk or doing drugs or something like that. So they checked us. And we sat in the ambulance car. And when we sat in the ambulance car, then my daughter, Charity, she was just snapping pictures everywhere. She's a YouTuber. So she just snap. Let's get all of this. She should have been a photographer. So anyway, she was snapping pictures and everything. And when she snapped those pictures, and she was all up in the vehicle snapping pictures inside of the ambulance car and everything. And so after that, then they said, do you have a way to get home? It's like, try to call everybody, and everybody's sleeping. Nobody's answering their phone. So we called an Uber, and once we called an Uber, then the Uber came, and all the cars, they had a lot of traffic holding back. The Uber came, we got in the Uber, and the police gave me his card before I got in the Uber. He gave me his card with a number on it. And he told me go check and get a police report if I need it, and call my insurance. And he said, since you have full coverage insurance, that should cover all the damages of that vehicle. And we went home. Once we made it home, then waking everybody up and saying, hey, we've been in a car accident. We don't have our vehicle anymore. And it was like, what? Everybody okay? Yeah, everybody's okay. We're here, huh? So I call this title, the title to the story, Jesus Take the Wheel. The reason why I say Jesus Take the Wheel, because he took the wheel. When I screamed, Jesus Take the Wheel, because this vehicle was not stopping. The tree from out of nowhere fell on the vehicle. We all was okay. Nothing happened to us. Besides Charity, her little skinny body just lying right to left, to right, to left on the seat. And she was buckled. So Jesus took the wheel, and we all were fine. We all were okay. And I want to say this. There is no one, no way, nothing that can turn me against Christ and God, our creator of all things. No one can turn me against him, because I experienced a miracle that day when Jesus took the wheel. I see you all later. I love you guys. Keep your head up. Thumbs up. Subscribe and press that little bell, because every time when I send you guys a message, put out a video, if you press that bell, you will get every notification. I'll be back with something new.
Jesus, take the